Bish bash bosh, keep it tosh. Welcome to another episode of Hook, Line and Sinker. Little bit of a vlog today, nothing special. I am en route to Warrington. Why am I en route to Warrington? Well, this young lady here has asked me to accompany her over there while she's got a meeting with the body shop, and I've decided to just drop on a water for a couple of hours while she goes off to the meeting, and I'm going to put a few rods out for a couple of hours, hopefully to catch a fish. Now the place where we're going is Poplar Farm. Asked on Facebook where the best places are in Warrington, and a couple of guys come back to me just saying that this place hold a few fish, good chance of catching a fish within the time I've got. So that's where I'm heading now. We're going to go off to the lake first, and then she's going to leave me, and I'm going to have a couple of hours before she gets back. So we're probably going to be there in the next half an hour, 45 minutes. It is, what time is it now? Let's have a look. 8:30. So we are late, but this one couldn't get ready in time. So it is what it is. So I'll catch you a little bit later when I'm on the bank, and for now, ta-da. Right, join me at 9 o'clock, and unfortunately we are running a little bit late. Why are we running a little bit late, Sarah?
Tractors.
Apparently tractors have slowed us down, but I'm going to blame it on the driving, to be fair.
You can't go fast behind tractors.
She says you can't go fast behind tractors. She has overtook a tractor, but two tractors, but we are still running a little bit late.
Well, don't worry about it, because I'm not late.
She's not late because she's got to get there for 12 o'clock, but and apparently it's not to do with fishing today.
No.
It's about being with my partner, and it's not, the fishing is a little bit of a bonus.
Yeah, like when I'm at the meeting, you go to the lake, not making a fishing day.
Right, okay, so we're not making it a fishing day, even though we stuff are in the car. We've got everything in the car, and we've also got an elf suit.
Yes.
I'm not too sure why she's got an elf suit. What sort of meeting are you going to, Sarah? I ain't even going to bother asking, to be fair. So we are 10 miles away. We are expected to get there for about 20 past 9. Not the best time to go fishing, is it?
It's an early time, that is.
I would like to have been there at 7 o'clock. Mid-morning ain't really bite time on day tickets. But it is what it is, as long as I'm getting a few rods out and accompanying my good lady, because it is about her day today.
Who would get up for 6 o'clock on a Sunday morning to be at a meeting at 12?
Okay, alright.
Must be mad.
Yeah. Right, so I will pick the camera up when we get to the lake. As I said, we're not far away now, but with Sarah's driving, it could still take another half an hour.
Great, I'm really doing great.
Right, I'll catch you up a little bit later, and hopefully when I get the rods out, I'll pick the camera up and show you the lake, and hopefully show you a chum's board too as well. Ta-da! Say ta-da!
Bye.
Yeah, doing that.
Yeah, I could see that when I said Poplar Farm fishing.
Nobody here.
Come down the wrong place, you could turn around.
Nobody here, man. Here?
Here.
Yeah, let's go and have a look.
Go on then. I need a rest after all that.
Go and have a cup of tea. Nice little lake. Will do me. £7 a day. 2 rods, can't be bad. there's a channel there. It obviously goes through to the back end of this lake. To be fair, for a couple of hours I'm not going to be venturing far. There's a fish. There's a fish then. Just brought the water just off that tree. Let's go and have a look at the rest. Oh, quite nice. Real nice, to be fair. Sunday and there's only me on. I ain't gonna walk around there, but basically, from what I can see, this is a big spit or island, and you've obviously got a channel that's going round. Well, I've had a little bit of a walk around. I haven't gone all the way around the other end, but seeing that fish just top, just off that overhanging tree opposite, it's a good place to start. I can put a rod down to my left, down to my right. Got a lot of water here to cover, so I'll probably start to put a tight rod over on that overhanging bush. So let's get my gear out, and time is precious, so let's get fishing. Right, this is the rig I'm going to be putting out. Just a simple Ronnie rig pop-up setup, ASM pop-up on it, washed out pink, on a helicopter system setup. Why have I gone for a pop-up? Basically because of the overhanging trees opposite. I've just had a cast out there. It seems pretty clear, but just as a precaution, I'm going to present a pop-up over there with a couple of freebies. Right, let's get this out. Well, you joined me 35 minutes on from when I first turned up. I've managed to put 3 rods out in some likely areas where I think fish will patrol. The third rod has gone down to the left hand side, just tight on this marginal area. The middle rod, as you've probably seen me cast, has gone down into this channel, down to the left hand side, just on a overhanging bush. And the third rod has gone on the peak, where it just pushes out on this marginal area also. Now I've picked that area because if any fish are patrolling up and down the margins, then they've got to go past that point to get where they've got to go. So me presenting a bait over there has got a good chance indeed if there is any fish patrolling the margins. Now it doesn't state down here whether it's a 2 rod or 3 rod venue. As I'm the only person on the lake, and I have put the 3rd rod out because I have got a licence for the 3rd rod, and it doesn't state it, and the bailiff come round, didn't mention it at all. So as I'm only down here for a few hours, that 3rd rod will help greatly. So the good wife who's in the car over there is just putting her makeup on, getting herself looking splendid for the meeting that she's got to go to. I've got to be honest, as an absolute diamond really to let me come fishing and give me something to do while she's at the meeting. I would have gone anyway, but she said, why don't you find a venue close to where where I've got my meeting, and this obviously is like a couple of minutes down the road, so it's nice just to get out, put a few rods out. Like I said, I would have gone anyway and sat there and waited for her, but it's nice just to come and get a few rods out and hopefully bag a chunk as well. So I'll catch you a little bit later. I'm going to settle into the session, keeping my eyes peeled on the lake, and hopefully as time goes by and then hours pass, then the lake will give up some secrets and I might be able to get into a few. But like I say, it's just about keeping an eye on the lake at the moment and letting the lake tell me what these carp are doing. But me seeing that fish in that gully down to begin with when I first turned up has greatly helped me with finding fish. There is fish down there. I've seen another 2 since I've been setting up, so fingers crossed. I've seen a few fish show now. Just one down to the right hand side of this swim, just off the reed margin, and I've seen another couple of fish show to the right hand side of that gully in front of me. Not big fish, but I'm not too bothered about that today. Leave all them chasing chunks to one side for today. Would be nice to pick one up, but I'll take whatever comes as long as it gets them rods screaming off. Lucky bastard going abroad. It's unlucky for coming out. Well, I did say that the lake will show me what's going on, and I've seen 4 or 5 fish now show a little bit deeper into this channel. I have got a rod to the right hand side, but I'm now going to put a rod a little bit more deeper down where I'm seeing them fish show. I've just changed the rig as well because I don't know what's on the bottom. I've just put a pop-up on just in case there is some debris there, and a little bit of PVA foam so it can just rest on any debris that's over that way. We should be able to get them out. I'll just give them a little bit more stick to get them out into this little bit of a bay before it goes into the channel, so it shouldn't be a problem getting them out. Right, let's get this rod out and let's see what comes to it. I've got fish after fish just lumping out of my areas, round my areas, and as of yet I've not got a bite. I'm going to have to start seriously thinking about what I've got to do to get one of these fish to pick up a bait. It might be the case that I'm going to have to take these pop-ups off and put either a wafter on or a bottom bait set up. Maybe me fishing a little bit of a blatant pop-up over the area is spooking them off from picking up the hook bait, but we will see. I'm just going on what I've done at other lakes, been successful on other lakes like this, especially when we've just come off that storm. You would think the bottom, well, I was thinking the bottom is going to be a little bit felled up, especially with the overgrowth on that channel down there. You can think there'll be a lot of leaves that are making their way down to the bottom of the lake bed. So me putting a pop up over it, giving it a little bit of presentation and a little bit of something for the fish to home in on. But as I said, in the next hour I will have a change and we will see if that makes the difference. Right, for now, we'll chill out, try and shelter behind the back end of this chair to try and get away from the wind. It is starting to pick up, but it isn't constant on one direction. It's actually gone all the way around since I've been here. It was pushing down the bottom end of the lake from where I'm sitting, and now it's actually pushing down to the left hand side, so it is all over the place at the moment. Right, I need this fish. Another one's just shown. Come on, come on. I've conquered, and I've caught. Proper made up with that, and it gave me a little bit of drama to go with it as well. When it's obviously picked up the bait, it's obviously picked up them rigs that was hanging off the tree, and it got itself tethered up. But thankfully I managed to get it off the snag and put a braided line over the top, and it's cut the line that's hanging off the tree, and it's released the fish. And what a little gem. I'm glad I didn't have to leave her. Well, I wouldn't have left her tethered up, to be honest. I would have found a way to have got out there, even if I had to swim, to be fair. There's no way would I have left this fish knowing he's picked up my hook bait and left it tethered. So it's nice just to know that I've got her off there, and I can send her on her way just as well as from when I hooked her. Lovely fish, send her on her way, and I'm probably buzzing to have caught this fish in short time. But like I say, just keep an eye on the lake, let it tell you what these fish are doing, and it does come a lot easier. Lovely. Thank you very much indeed. Let's see if I can get not too sure whether I'll get another one, guys, but I've made quite a bit of a disturbance in that swim. But put these rods out for another couple of hours, and hopefully we'll get into another one. Rather pleased now that snag's off, so there's a good chance of somebody else after me not having to deal with that problem. I'm not too sure many people would have done what I've done with the spod rod and the braid to cut the line, but it is what it is. Right, well, I'm just having a brew after putting that little plated mirror back. Nice fish, nice to be off the mark. However, what you didn't see was all the drama they had with landing that fish. Now what had happened is we've had carp anglers before tried to cast over to that overhanging bush on the left hand side, and what's happened is they've gone through the tree and their leads plummeted onto the lake bed and they've been cut off, and what's happened is that their line is basically a washing line up to the tree. I've had a take on the left hand rod, it's run behind the back end of the lines, picked up the lead with all the debris. Let me just show you this, guys. The lead was with this, there's a load of line in there, and what's happened is the fish has been tethered up to both that and the tree as well as my rig, so I've had to think of ways just to get it off the tree without having to swim out, because basically that's what would have happened if I couldn't have got it off the tree and got it off the snag. So I've set up my spod rod, put a lead onto it, cast over the tethered line, and I've managed to cut the line and get it off the tree and get it free, thankfully. I'm more pleased rather than getting the fish off the snag than I am with the capture. Lovely fish, wasn't damaged at all, and it was just lovely just to send her on her way as good as when I first caught her, so I'm really pleased about that. So I have made a bit of drama in the swim, so I'm not too sure whether we'll get another one with me casting that spod rod and the lead over the area and that fish splashing around. It really did make a drama. So them fish have done one at the moment. I've not seen one show where I was seeing them show, but it is what it is. I have caught, I'm not going on blanking. She was a lovely fish, and irrelevant of the size in the short period I'm here, I have caught one. Success. So that rod's gone back out, and I'm going to sit here for the next couple of hours until Sarah comes back, and onwards and upwards. For now, see you later. Right, I just wanted to run through a bit of advice regarding these lead clip systems. This was the one that was tethered to the fish. They'd obviously cast this with a rig through the tree. This had hit the bottom, tangled round all this debris and line on the bottom, and basically what you had is a clothesline of leader line going through the tree. Obviously when they've been pulling it, it's actually snapped off on the branch in the tree, so you've basically got a clothesline from the bottom of the lake bed to the tree. And obviously I couldn't see that from here, but that fish going around the back of it brought up all the lead and debris with it. Now it would have been a lot easier for me if this wasn't pushed on right to the top, because that is almost impossible to get off. Oh right, takes too much force to get that off. I would only push that on like that if I was fishing open water and I knew there wasn't any snags. In fact, I really wouldn't even push it up that far. Probably halfway is enough, but you must make sure that you must make sure that you wet the teeth that the sleeve goes over, and you only want to be nicking it on a couple of teeth up, then that will allow for the fish to eject the lead and get away. So guys, remember, you know, that there is always accidents happen, and just make sure that everything's safe if you do have a crack off, and make sure that afterwards whoever follows you don't have the same difficulty as I've had today. Right, well I've just had a message off the missus to say that she's on her way round, so she'll be here any minute. However, I haven't even started to pack up yet, but I don't care. I've had a plated mirror from a new venue, and I've really enjoyed my couple of hours down here fishing. This vlog was never going to be long, so I've just hope you've enjoyed this short time that I've had on this water, and we've run through and caught a fish, haven't we? So Really enjoyed it. I wish this place was a little bit more closer to home, because I could see me putting a few more hours in here and see whether I can catch any more fish out of this lake. But maybe if Sarah's up this way again, may be able to join her and put a couple of rods out here again, and hopefully we can bag another fish at a later time. But for now, it's time to get off before she gets here. Don't forget to hit the subscribe button. Don't forget to smash that bell icon that nobody actually knows what it does, but I'm told it notifies you as and when I upload my videos. Right, time to pack up. It's time to get off home, and lo and behold, I'm driving as well.
Thank God it's not your car.
Just look at that. Just look at the state of that. What have you actually been doing today? Oh, you've just got to tell the viewers, because
I've been very helpful.
yeah, but what have you actually been doing? Because they're going to think you've been out on
I just like the
a
attention.
fetish
Like the attention.
fetish meeting.
I like the attention, like you.
Right. So
Bish, bash, bosh.
yeah, right. So I've enjoyed it down here. It's been good. Like I say, nice place to wind away a couple of hours, and bagging that fish was a little bit of a bonus, to be fair. But I suppose I better get this one home and log off. Do you want to log off? Because it has been about you today, hasn't it? So do you want to do the bish bash bosh keep it tosh? Wet nets.
Yes.
Here we go. Go on
Wet
then.
lines, no, wet nets,
So.
tight lines, bish, bash, bosh, keep it touch.
See you later. Ta-ra.